Top attractions and experiences in Iceland to explore before you hit 40. Iceland, the island of fire and ice, has become one of the world's top travel destinations, not only with thrill-seeking adventures but also nature lovers looking for something different. Here, you'll discover active volcanoes, geysers, hot springs, glaciers, ice fields, and fjords. For this sparsely populated country, resting at the edge of the Arctic Circle, sits atop one of the world's most volcanically active areas. Hit the subscribe button now so you never miss out on our latest and greatest uploads. Remember, we travel not to escape life, but for life not to escape us. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the top attractions and experiences in Iceland to explore before you hit 40. Let's get started. Volcanoes and other seismic activity have regularly reshaped parts of the country. As recently as 1963, a new island, Surtsey, emerged from the sea off the south coast. Icelanders, however, have turned this geological mayhem to their advantage and use geothermal energy to heat their homes and businesses, and to enhance their leisure time. As a result, the air is wonderfully clean and the rugged, unspoiled landscapes remain ripe for exploration and unforgettable adventures. One way to explore Iceland is on your own with a rental car from several days to a week, including a trip along the ring road that runs in a complete circle around the country. Another way to plot your adventure is with tours that can take you to the best options to see the northern lights, ATV trekking over lava fields, and on day trips from Reykjavik to see some of the island's most stunning natural beauty, like the Blue Lagoon and waterfalls. Find out more about the best places to visit with our selection of the top attractions in Iceland. Whale watching, Reykjavik. No matter when you plan to travel, whale watching happens year-round, although summer is the most popular time to see these gentle giants. During the warmer months, trips run day and night, including whale watching in the midnight sun. Tour operators say there's an 80 to 95% chance of seeing these magnificent creatures depending on the time of year. Best of all, surfacing often happens right near the boats, so you may well enjoy a ringside seat for one of nature's most awe-inspiring spectacles. Other ocean-going tours are also available, such as birdwatching and island visits. Tours are convenient since there are several types available, and they depart from Reykjavik's Old Harbor. Stop for a dinner of fresh cod after you return in one of the many small rustic restaurants located in the harbor area. Blue Lagoon, Grindavik. Just 40 minutes drive from Reykjavik, the most iconic of geothermal spas is a must-see tourist attraction. Here, you'll find natural bathing in pale blue water in the shadow of a power station. An entire Blue Lagoon industry has grown around this attraction since it first became a hit with locals in 1976. The water from the underground hot spring reaches 37 to 39 degrees Celsius and is said to be highly beneficial for both health and skin. If the die-hard Icelanders are anything to go by, don't knock the theory. Aside from bathing in a unique setting, there's a shop selling skincare products, a range of spa treatments, and places to eat and drink. Don't visit Iceland without coming here. Rub on a mask of natural mud and minerals from one of the tubs located on the edges of the lagoon. You can even take a day trip with an ATV trek to the Blue Lagoon from Reykjavik with a coach ride back after your visit. Spectacular geysers. An easy 50-minute drive from Reykjavik, Strokkur Geysir, after which all geysers are named, is the most popular fountain geyser in the country and famed throughout the world. This highly active hot spring area lies southwest of Iceland, besides the Fita River, and is a favorite stop along what's known as the Golden Circle. Boiling mud pits and around 100 other smaller exploding geysers are waiting to be explored here. Every few minutes, Strokkur shoots water 30 meters into the air. Visit the Geysir Center for exhibits and informative presentations year-round. A memorable experience is digging up Geysir, or hot spring bread, rye bread that has been baking underground for 24 hours. Visitors can also help a chef boil eggs in a hot spring to accompany the bread. One popular day tour to the area is the Golden Circle Classic Day Trip from Reykjavik, which has several stops and can ensure you get the iconic geyser photo from your trip. The Northern Lights, Aurora Borealis. The Northern Lights, or Aurora Borealis, are among the most popular tourist attractions in Iceland. Auroras are linked to the solar wind, a flow of ions radiating from the sun. These particles become ensnared in the Earth's magnetic field and collide with atmospheric molecules, causing bursts of energy, which appear as large circles around the poles. This spectacular night light show is best admired in remote places and is particularly impressive at times of increased solar activity, Since the appearance of the northern lights is unpredictable, most hotels and lodging operators can provide you with nightly predictions before you go to bed and add you to an overnight call list. They will call your room if the lights appear, as they may only be visible for a short window of time. For one of the most optimal opportunities to experience the northern lights, you can take a tour like the Northern Lights Night Tour from Reykjavik, which takes you to the remote countryside for the best chance to see this natural wonder. Landmannalaugar Natural Reserve. In the south of Iceland, 180 kilometers from Reykjavik, is the Landmannalaugar National Park, one of Iceland's most popular tourist destinations. The main feature of this mystical landscape are the multi-hued rhyolite mountains, Hekla volcano, and extensive lava fields. Hiking and horse riding are popular things to do here, and hikes range from a couple of hours to several days. You can visit from June to late September, after which the road is closed. A mountain lodge, Landmannalaugar Hut, with basic facilities accommodates 75 people. Expect raw nature, rugged scenery, and utterly spectacular views. Milky-blue volcano and Mýrdalsjökull Glacier Park. South of Landmannalaugar lies Mýrdalsjökull Glacier Park, which for safety reasons can only be visited during summer. Large amounts of rain soak the area, particularly in winter when roads can be severely damaged. Milky-blue volcano is the undisputed jewel in the crown of this wild, rugged glacial landscape. The perfect cone shape gives Milky-blue the look of a classic volcano. However, during the warm season, a lavish green covering of moss gives it a surreal, otherworldly appearance. The park is full of volcanoes, hot springs, and other remarkable sights. To the west of Mýrdalsjökull is a small glacier, Eyjafjallajökull, Island Mountain Glacier. A popular and thrilling way to explore is by snowmobile. Skaftafells Ice Cave. In the south of the country, Vatnajökull National Park is a land of glaciers and magnificent ice caves, which attract adventurers from across the globe. The vast national park, one of 3 in Iceland, is divided into 4 sections and consists of Vatnajökull Glacier and its surroundings. You'll find several visitor centers. Those in Skaftafells Ice Cave and Hump are open year-round, while Skriðuklaustur and Jökulsá Gullfoss are closed in winter. The best time to visit Skaftafells Ice Cave is during winter, after heavy rain has washed the top layer of the glacier away. If seen at the right time, the cave is bathed in spectacular blue light. Group visits to all areas can be arranged off-season. If you are in healthy shape, you might consider doing a glacial trek with an experienced guide. The treks get you on the ice for an unforgettable experience to see glacial cracks and caves, and even drink fresh water from small pools on the surface. Hallgrímskirkja. A Reykjavik modernist icon, this visually striking church is one of Iceland's top attractions, and when you see it, you'll understand why. It's the tallest and most recognizable building in the country. The Black Falls, a basalt rock formation which is one of Iceland's natural wonders, inspired the architectural design. A climb to the top of the 73-meter-high tower is particularly rewarding. Here, you'll be treated to spectacular views across the city and surrounding landscape. At the front of the church is a statue of Icelander Leifur Eiríksson, Leif the Lucky, the first European to discover America around AD 1000. It seems he beat Christopher Columbus by around 500 years or so. For a small fee, you can take the elevator to the top and get the best panoramic view of Reykjavik. With that, we've reached the end of this video all about the top attractions and experiences in Iceland to explore before you hit 40. Which part of Iceland would you most like to visit if you had the chance?